The first thing I think we need to ask ourselves is, what exactly is a template? In some ways, they're like big master pages. If you've ever used a program like InDesign, which is a layout program, typesetting program actually, you can create what are called master pages for, say, a book. And those master pages have certain things on them that will always be on every page that you can't edit without going back to the master page. So one of the things about a template is it has repetitive areas on it. Let's go ahead and do this. Pages, again, we're in the classic workspace, don't forget that. Go into the Files panel, open up Pages right here, and double-click and open up Template, HTML. This is not a template. This is a normal web page, and I would say in most cases, it's easier to build a template from an existing page, although there are times when you want to build them from scratch too. If we look at this one, click the button up here and choose a browser. Just a simple page about what's happening in my life. As you can see, I have a very full life. Let's go ahead and close that down. We've decided that this particular page has two possible purposes. Number one, we want to use this page as a repeating page to use over and over again for other pages in our site. It's got a nice look to it, and we can manage and change areas in it. The other one might be that you want other people to work on the site, make changes to the pages, and actually have control of those areas. Now, there's a program out there called Contribute, and we're not talking about that right now, but I love that program because it allows me to take people who are not web savvy and allows them to work on web pages without really breaking the site. In other words, they can control certain areas, like what's happening in my life, but they can't get to the headline, they can't get to the buttons, they can't get to the footers. They can only change the areas that I want them to. That's a really good way to use templates. So whatever way we choose, we have to make this into a template. So that's our goal. The way to do that, you've got a couple of ways, but we'll do it from the pull-down menu. Go to the word File on the pull-down menu and tell the computer you want to save this as a template. Go ahead and select that. Now, site is going to be our template site. The existing templates, we don't have any yet. Give it a description, like basic schedule. Save as is the name of the file, so maybe we'll call this one template schedule. Kind of describes it. Don't forget that is a file name. Click Save, and it's going to ask if we want to update any links. Typically, if you've got a site that's got a lot of stuff going on, it's going to ask that question. We'll say yes. And here we are. Now notice a couple of things. This is no longer template schedule HTML. It's template schedule DWT, Dreamweaver template, of course. You also have down here now a new folder. Dreamweaver created this folder down here. Now, if you had one, it wouldn't have had to, but we didn't, so it created it, and that's where it put that template. So all we've done here, it's very simple. We've created a template. Don't close it. Leave it open. In the next segment, we have to define things like editable regions to tell people what areas they can work in, what areas they can't.